All right, quick check of that forecast for you on a sunny Tuesday morning. A little on the chillier side of things as we take a look from Gathering Place to the north this morning. We'll have some clouds filter in later today. Temperatures 40s and low 50s across eastern Oklahoma. A little chillier to the west, warmer to the south and east. The cooler air from yesterday's system still kind of filtering in, and it's kind of filtering in from west to east. So that's why those southeastern counties are still a little warmer this morning. Sallisaw, Stigler, Poto, where you're in the 50s, you're pretty much going to hold in the 50s for the majority of the day. Compared to yesterday morning, though, slightly closer to normal. Yesterday was in the low to mid 60s, which is way above where we're supposed to be for a January morning. We're about 15 to 20 degrees colder than that this morning in many spots. You can tell with the warm, humid air masses, though. So those 60s we had yesterday, oh, that's in St. Louis and Memphis and Nashville this morning. New Orleans, 71 degrees. And even look at Chicago. Cleveland is almost 60 degrees out ahead of that strong system that's producing some severe weather to the south and cold weather and winter weather in the northern plains. You can tell on looking at that system, water vapor satellite. Another one of these classic early winter systems that we get many of that come sweeping through, produce storms in the southeast and winter weather in the central and northern plains, and that's ongoing again today. All right, back to our forecast here locally. Some clouds will stream back in later this afternoon. So sunshine this morning, some sun later in the day. High temperatures, low 50s to the north, upper 50s. There might be a spot or two that still briefly hit 60 in southeastern Oklahoma, kind of early midday, and then your temperatures will level out a little bit. Tomorrow morning, winds lighten up a little bit. We'll be back to colder conditions, upper 20s, low 30s, kind of near the freezing mark. Fairly typical stuff. And tomorrow afternoon, low 50s for highs area-wide. Winds a little bit lighter, pretty seasonable, pretty close to normal from a high temperature standpoint. We'll be mostly in that range for the rest of the week. Friday offers a bigger warm-up with south winds kicking back in, then another front will push us back into a little bit cooler weather as we head into the upcoming weekend, but no bitterly cold Arctic air. So if you're trying to get the Christmas lights taken down over the next few days, most of the rest of the week we're looking pretty good. Now, it will be a tad breezy today, so just use some caution if you're going to be up on the roof or something like that. But Wednesday, Thursday, wind conditions not a problem. Friday at the end of the week, the temperatures will be great on Friday, but the winds will be fairly gusty, so you have to be a little bit careful with that. 7-day forecast. Once again, cooler than the spring weather of yesterday, but nothing bitterly cold anytime soon. Highs in the low 50s Wednesday and Thursday, low 60s on Friday as those south winds kick back in. That front Friday night could produce a couple of showers, but it's not going to have as much moisture as our last system, so that's only a low chance. And then behind that front, we settle back into chilly, but we'll call it seasonably chilly weather for the weekend. Highs in the upper 40s by Sunday.